We are now entering, Passover is going to be here in a few days. And it's interesting that Parsha Shmini, which should be the next Parsha, but won't be until after Passover, coincides with Passover. Parsha Shmini, we have some very important things. The tabernacle is now in use. God's presence is among the people. It's a great moment for the Jewish people. But then we have disaster. Nadav and Avihu bring what the Torah says is a strange fire and are killed. And then we have, the question is, and then we have the laws of kashrut. So what is this all telling us? Passover, the death of Nadav and Avihu, the kosher laws, how they tie together. And it's very simple. If we look at the story of Passover, God does everything for the Jews to get us out of Egypt, up until we get to the parting of the Red Sea, or the Sea of Reeds. And it's okay, great. God is doing everything for us. But starting at the Sea of Reeds, we have to start to do something. And as you know, the sea does not split until somebody jumps into the sea. Okay. So in other words, it's beginning of a connection. The man has to do something. Now we have the tabernacle. The kohanim, or the priests, have to behave properly. There's a concept that we have to bring holiness to this world, and we do it through our behavior. It doesn't just happen. God wants us to be better people, to be better Jews. And this is why it's important that the story, Nadav and Avihu are eager to bring holiness, you might say. They can't wait. They want more. And they're too eager. They want it to happen too soon. They're not yet ready. Then we have the laws of kashrut, kosher laws, telling us there are limits to everything. I might pass by a place where somebody's eating a delicious cheeseburger, and I know that I cannot have it. Not because it's bad, not because it's unhealthy, but because God said that I, as a Jew, cannot have a cheeseburger. So there are limits to holiness, to life. If you want to be holy, you have to limit certain things. And it might seem absurd. The laws of keeping kosher to many people seem absurd. But this is what God said. And I'm not going to debate with God. So this is probably the lesson, because we're coming into a week where we're going to limit ourselves dramatically. But the results are that we achieve the ultimate freedom. But the freedom has to have guardrails. Otherwise, it ends in anarchy and disaster. Something to think about.